Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Movie Melee. I am your host, Kaleb Koho, and we have for you today two very fun, very familiar faces in something that doesn't actually have huge title stakes at the moment, but could later. Who knows? But it's going to be a good one. Joining me today is Mark Menchaca. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing pretty good. Man, this would be a crazy title contender match. Right? That's where we're
In another reality, these two, this is a title match. Tonight, we have Wiradharna taking on the man Mike Hanley. It's going to be a good one. Two people you know, two people you love, and they get to play each other today. It's going to be a one. Joining, well, I guess not joining, we'll go into the interviews. Starting with Mike and his manager, Rosario. It's been a hot second since we've gotten to see you play, but I am so excited that you're here. How are you feeling about playing?
I don't give a shit about your questions. Mark, why are you not having your guns out? What the fuck?
Oh, I forgot you're here. That's okay.
Fuck.
What if I take my shirt off?
I'm already going to lose because he don't have his guns out. No guns is a loss.
Listen, guys. This man has been here for over 5 years. You got to give him some love, some respect. Some fucking respect on that name. Mr. DVD. Probably will lose. At least he knows it. But
7 years, first of all, dickhead.
Oh, shit,
it's 7 years. God damn it.
It is 7. I was gonna say,
if he does manage to win, you better give him a fucking title shot. I'm serious.
Maybe. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to Nazar. We're gonna bring in your competitor tonight, Albert Wiradharna, his manager, Joe Farrelly. Albert, we haven't seen you play on your own in general movies in a hot second. We saw you play teams with Sophie this year. How are you feeling about getting back in the singles ring?
I'm excited to play Mike. Didn't know he's been here for 7 years. I haven't been in this country for 7 years, so that's a long time. But I'm excited, and I'm also scared because I put a strength that I haven't studied since forever. But I feel bad for the writers because otherwise they won't be able to use that category. So I just put it every time in a match because I never get to use it anyway. But I'm very scared that they put it in there. So we'll see.
I got nothing much to say. You know, it's Albert. It's Mike. It's gonna be fun. Like the fuse.
All right. So we'll say goodbye to Joe for now. We'll get into round number one, which works like this. You're each going to get 8 questions from 8 different areas within 8 different realms of general movie trivia. Should you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get to round number 1?
Fuck questions.
You're in the wrong place for that. Your first question will come in the category of directors. Who directed 1990's Total Recall? Fun fact, that is the alternate name of this game.
It is? I thought it was Brawl.
Yeah, we came up with a lot of alternate titles for this game. A lot of them. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. That was one of them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Albert.
I said James Cameron.
We'll go to Mike.
Paul Verhoeven. How the fuck you say his last name?
Paul Verhoeven is correct for 1 point. So 1 point lead for Mike as we get to your second question.
Hey, it comes in the category of recent releases. In Beau is Afraid, Beau is trying to make his way home to attend the funeral of someone with what relation to him?
Have you ever been Mark is Afraid?
Plenty of times. And when there's a spider in my room, all the time.
I think everyone is afraid when a spider's in the room. I think this is the default mode. Kaleb is irritated. There's been a fly in his room for about a week and he can't kill it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
His mom.
And we will go to Albert.
I said mother.
Mother, his mom, both correct. 2-1 as we get to your third question. In the category of actors and actresses, what actress has played characters named Blanche Dubois, Scarlett O'Hara, and Anna Karenina in classic films? A lot of names were just said, and a lot of syllables put together, and I was doing a tightrope dance reading that question. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you can tell they're Southern names. Just they have that stank on.
Look at that stank on them. You right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's no stank on northern names. Pens down. We'll go to Albert.
I blanked.
We'll go to Mike.
I had no idea. Angela Lansbury.
Both incorrect. Looking for Vivian Leigh. Vivian Leigh in the films A Streetcar Named Desire, Gone with the Wind, and Anna Karenina. I will move on to your next question.
Come in the category of action adventure. In Cellular, the kidnappers are revealed to be people with what profession?
Names up north, like where I live, are all like just they sound like you're putting a curse on someone's family. It's stupid. Yeah, like Nygaard, or like I don't even know what's a good one. Knutson. They're all stupid, all dumb names up here.
It's like some nerdy stockbroker guy who has a Viking name.
Right? 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
Cops.
And we'll go to Albert.
As a teacher.
Cops is correct. So 3-1 as we get to your next question in the category of Oscars. For what film did Franklin J. Schaffner win his only Oscar? A lot of people, when they put the initial in the middle, I'm like, ooh, it works for them. I like it. It's like a nice, like prestigious name. Would not work for me. Mine would suck.
I always just find it weird just because I guess at the time he was starting and there was another Franklin Schaffner, so he had to put the J in there.
Right?
Just 2 of them at the same time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Albert.
I said Ben-Hur.
We'll go to Mike.
Didn't have anything.
We're looking for Patton. Patton. So move on to your next question.
Yeah, should be come in the category of romantic comedies. What 2010s rom-com is about a New York architect who discovers that she is trapped in a real-life romantic comedy after being knocked unconscious?
So a lot of syllables and a lot of consonants in there too.
Yeah, it was very wordy. Although I think whoever wrote this passed up a golden opportunity to just say "knocked silly" at the end. They could just put that in there. Yeah,
Could have done it. Would have been good, honestly. Could have been fun.
Got a laugh out of me.
Yeah, I laughed. 5, 4,
Yeah, that's
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
Didn't have anything.
We'll go to Albert.
Isn't it romantic?
Isn't it romantic? Is correct for 1 point. So 3-2, Mike, as you get to your penultimate question in the category of scores and soundtracks. What composer has collaborated with director Sam Mendes the most times? I've heard multiple pronunciations of this name. Is it Mendes? Mendes?
I mean, Mendez is probably the most great. Although they throw in that S in there, that just kind of throws everybody off, and then
Right.
throws me off. I've never seen that before.
That's weird. Yeah.
I've seen Gonzalez in this before, and it sounds the same.
2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Albert.
Thomas Newman?
And we'll go to Mike.
Thomas Newman.
Thomas Newman is correct. So 4-3, Mike, as you get to your last question in the round. No perfect round, so this will be the final question.
Come in the category of biopics. Raging Bull centers around what famous boxer? I agree. We can riff on names a little bit more. It went so well
Right,
the last.
just keep coming up with all absolutely right, and give them all the things, all the possible combinations.
Yeah.
My dog has been an absolute menace today. He's just looking at me like he did nothing wrong.
I mean, did he do something wrong?
Yeah, he's been a menace. He's running around, barking in my apartment. Got a noise complaint because of him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He knows he's bad. Pens down. We're gonna go to Mike,
Jake LaMotta.
and we're gonna go to Albert.
I blanked.
Jake LaMotta is correct, so that will swing it Mike's favor even more. 5-3 as we come out of round 1. But I think I was getting to round number 2, which is the wheel round, and it worked like this: you are each going to get a chance to spin from the level wheel from wheelside.com. If you like the category land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can up to multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you're stuck with every land on the second time, and stealing is available in this round, so be aware. Both competitors have all 3 of their repeats and their challenges intact. Mike, since you were in the lead, you get to choose. Would you like to go first or defer to Nazario? Your categories on the wheel tonight.
Defer to me.
Our 80s horror, Haley Steinfeld, 1970s, family, horror, comic movies, westerns, sci-fi fantasy, and spinners, and opponent's choice as always.
You know what
It-
we're gonna do, Mike?
Yeah, we go first all the
We
fucking
go
time.
fucking
Yeah.
first.
Spin that
Spin
shit.
that
Let's go.
shit. Yeah.
All right. Your first spin is away, and it looks like you will land on the category of 1970s. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I say fuck that shit. Spin it again.
Yeah, might as well. Fuck it. Spin it. Let's do it.
Spin that shit again.
Have you ever land on this spin? You can
Opponent's
land
choice.
on the category of comic book movies.
Okay. Fuck it.
And the wheel back, put Zario in the back, and I'll go ahead and I'll give you your questions on the category of comic book movies. Mike, are you ready?
No.
Too bad. Your first question in comic book movies. Who directed Cowboys and Aliens?
John Favreau.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Superman saves Lois from a group of terrorists that took what international landmark in Superman 2?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the Taj Mahal, B, the Eiffel Tower, C, Stonehenge, or D, the Great Wall of China?
Eiffel Tower.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question. What 90s comic book movie features the characters Dorian Tyrell, Tina Carlisle, and Lieutenant Mitch Kellaway?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Dick Tracy, B, The Shadow, C, Mystery Men, or D, The Mask.
The Mask.
That's correct for 1 point. Your fourth question. In Ghost World, Scarlett Johansson's character takes a job at what kind of establishment?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, comic book store, B, movie theater, C, coffee shop, or D, video store?
Comic book store.
That is incorrect. How about the chance for 1 point? Steal. Your options are A, comic book store, B, movie theater, C, coffee shop, or D, video store.
Video store?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for coffee shop. Coffee shop. And Mike, your final question in comic book movies. How does the character of Marv die in Sin City?
Ooh. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, shoots himself, B, electrocuted, C, set on fire, or D, beaten to death.
Fire.
That is incorrect. How about the chance for 1 point? Still, your options are A, shoots himself, B, electrocuted, C, set on fire, or D, beaten to death.
A?
A is also incorrect. We're looking for B, electrocuted. So at the end of his turn, Mike will get his score up to 9 as we'll bring back the wheel for Albert to spin, as well as Joe for your category. And it lands on Spinner's Choice.
Right, we've got a good opportunity to now to get a lead. So
Yeah. Well, I feel like I have to go with my other strength here. So,
yeah, I agree.
all right. Let's go, Haley Steinfeld.
All right, so we'll take away the wheel. And Joe, Mark, go ahead and give Albert his questions in the category of Haley Steinfeld.
Gladly. All right. You ready, Albert?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Cody Smith McPhee and Stellan Skarsgård provide supporting performances in what Haley Steinfeld film?
Romeo and Juliet.
That's correct for 2 points. Next question. In The Edge of 17, how did Nadine's father die when she was 13?
Heart attack.
That's correct for 2 points. Next question. What is the name of the leader of the gang Chaney is riding with in True Grit that Maddie and Brewster spend the film pursuing?
Multiple choice, please.
Choice options are A. Ranger Ross, B. Dutch Wayne, C. Ned Pepper, or D. Emmett Quincy.
C.
C. Ned Pepper is correct for 1 point. Next question. What is Bumblebee's unit number in Bumblebee?
Oh man. I don't want to mess this up. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. B107, B. B127, C. B147, or D. B167.
B. B127.
That is correct for 1 point. For your final question, category of Haley Steinfeld. Who directed The Horseman? Or The Homesman? Who directed The Homesman?
Tommy Lee Jones.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right, so the end of Albert's turn, he gets the score up to 11 with Mike's 9, but Anthony and Evans will get round number 3, which is the pick your poison round. It works like this. You're each going to go back and forth drafting the categories, so you each have 4 of the 8 possible categories. Once a category is gone, it is off the board. Neither you or your opponent can take it once it's been taken. Once you have your categories, you can choose what value you'd like to take them at between 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. We go until it's a mathematical elimination and a winner. So your categories that you can draft tonight are drama, romance, 2010s, 1970s, sci-fi fantasy, musicals, scores and soundtracks, and westerns. We will bring in the managers, and Albert, since you're in the lead, you get to pick your first category first.
Okay.
What do you feel like you want?
Hold on. I need to see the list again of the categories.
Yeah.
In the chat.
I mean, just thinking of what's on there, how do you feel about either
Go ahead.
10s or sci-fi?
I was thinking 10s as the first one, probably.
Cool.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, 2010s.
2010s, please, for Albert.
All right, Nazario, or not Nazario, sorry, Mike. What would you like to take for your?
Yeah, Nazario, I'm gonna take sci-fi.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Back to Albert.
Thinking romance.
Okay.
Man, this list sucks.
Yeah. Drama.
For your mama.
Yeah, drama.
Albert.
Maybe for like a 1 scores. Like you hit the Thomas Newman one in round 1.
Yeah, I think scores will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do scores.
All right, Mike.
So
I think
I'm gonna get fucked here at the end here. So I'm thinking either
It's 70s or westerns, right?
I could go musicals. I'm a musical man.
He took scores and soundtrack. Maybe he wants musicals, man.
That's true.
Maybe not.
I'm gonna go 70s. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Might as well. 70s.
All right, Albert, what would you like for your last category?
I'd rather do musicals than the other one. So
Yeah, I agree. I think musicals is the right way to go. I would have pushed you to go musicals over westerns, to be honest.
All right. Mike, that means you'll be answering a question in the category of musicals. So thank you, managers. You can use the chat to message your players. Mike, since you are behind, you get to choose first what category would you like to take it at what point value.
Wait, and did you say that Wait, Albert, you chose musicals, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah.
so you're stuck with that.
Yeah, man, what you-
Yeah, okay. Fuck it. I don't care. 4 for sci-fi. Let's go. Let's fucking
All right.
go.
For sci-fi fantasy, Mark, you want to go ahead and give him this question?
Fuck this up.
Sure. All right, Mike, prepare for your 4-pointer in sci-fi fantasy.
No. Let's go.
Cool. Your question. In what 2000 sci-fi film will you find a spaceship called Icarus II?
Oh, I know that name too. God damn.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right, as your first repeat. Question again. In what 2000 sci-fi film will you find a spaceship called Icarus II?
I know that. God damn. Every single sci-fi film in the 2000s just went out in my head. Great times.
5, 4, 3.
Fuck it. Serenity.
As incorrect, we were looking for Sunshine.
Fuck yeah. That is.
So what category would you like to take it at what point value?
Fuck it. Let's keep going. 3 for drama. Let's go.
All right.
3 for drama. Your question. Samantha Mathis, Michael J. Fox, and Richard Dreyfuss have supporting roles in what 90s drama?
Repeat the question.
As your second repeat. Your question again. Samantha Mathis, Michael J. Fox, and Richard Dreyfuss have supporting roles in what 90s drama?
The American president?
That is correct for 3 points.
Yeah, I thought you said Jamie Foxx. I would have fucked that up.
All right, so that's going to send it over to Albert. Albert, what category would you like to take it at what point value?
Let's do reverse order of what Mike is doing. Let's do 1-pointer in musicals.
I like this style.
1-pointer in musicals. And your question is, who plays Captain George Von Trapp in The Sound of Music?
Christopher Plummer.
That's correct for 1 point. Ties the game. So we're going to stay with Albert since he has more questions. What category would you like to take it at what point value?
Let's do scores and soundtracks for 2.
All right, your 2-pointer in scores and soundtracks. Who has composed scores for the Pirates of the Caribbean, Top Gun, and Mission Impossible franchises?
Hans Zimmer.
That is correct for 2 points. So we bounce back to Mike. What category would you like to take it at what point value?
Let's go. 70s for 2. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. And Mike does need to hit this one or Albert wins, correct?
Correct.
Goddamn right. Let's go.
Alrighty. 70s, 2 points. 70s question, 2 points. I don't know why I said it like that. Who stars as David Sumner in 1971's Straw Dogs?
Dustin Hoffman.
That is correct for 2 points.
Ties the game, so we go back over to Albert. What category would you like to take it at what point value?
Let's do romance for 3.
Romance for 3. So here's the situation, Albert. If you hit this, you will win the game. If you miss, then we will go back to Mike. Your 3-pointer in the category of romance.
Mm-hmm.
Your question is, which 60s romance film features snippets of a couple's relationship from 1954 to 1966?
60s. Yikes.
2?
Yeah, I got nothing.
We're looking for 2 for the road. 2 for the road. So
Mm.
I will bounce back to Mike for his 1 in Westerns to take a lead.
Let's go.
If Mike hits this, and Albert will have to hit his 4 to win. If Mike misses, we go back to Albert for his 4, still for the opportunity to win. So,
Ready, Mike. Your 1-pointer in Westerns.
Can I ask me if I'm ready for it?
Will it matter?
No.
That's my thought. Question simply: who directed Maverick?
Richard Donner.
That is correct for 1 point in the lead.
I was gonna waste the other repeat on it, but I said fuck it. No.
so here's the situation. If Albert hits this, he will win. If Albert misses this, Mike will win the game. Albert, you're 4-pointer in the category of the 2010s. Your question is, you'll find the book An Imperial Affliction in what 2014 romance film? Five, 4, 3,
Repeat the question.
repeat your question again. You'll find the book An Imperial Affliction in what 2014 romance film? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
You'll find the book An Imperial Affliction in what 2014 romance film? Five, 4, 3.
I'll use my last repeat.
All right, final repeat. You'll find the book An Imperial Affliction in what 2014 romance film?
Before midnight.
And your winner, Mr. DVD, Mike Hanley. The answer we're looking for was The Fault in Our Stars. The Fault in Our Stars. What a game, Mike. Or Mark. Damn. I think that's a good one all the way through. How are you feeling?
Oh yeah, it went back and forth true fashion. It looked like Mike was gonna make probably a grave error taking his 4-point early, but he ended up hitting all the other 3, hanging in there, forcing Albert to hit that 4.
Absolutely. I think that ended up being a barn burner all the way down to the end. Crazy strategy. Ended up working out for Mike. So go ahead. We'll bring in our unfortunate second place finisher, Albert, and his manager, Joe. Great round 2 performance, and you fought your way back. Round 3 just came down to just a 4 that wasn't quite there for you. How you feel about your game?
I feel pretty solid. Sad that I lost this one. That 4-pointer, I haven't seen The Fault in Our Stars in forever since it came out. So I couldn't even thought of that. Didn't know the 3. And if I had went with my gut and just went for the 2 for the Bumblebee question, we would have been tied. But I was doubting those numbers. So I went multiple choice, and that's what happened. But yeah, solid game by Mike. I'm pretty sure he watched my match with Sophie where we did the reverse strategy, and he got inspired to do it in this game. So you're welcome, Mike, for the win.
Absolutely. Joe, you have anything you want to add?
I think Albert played a great game. I also think Mike played a great game, and that's just what we do here over at Rogue Nation. If we're not winning games, we're inspiring our opponents, and that's I think a very important thing. And Albert always has been a very inspiring player, so we take that, we take it back, and Albert will be back stronger as always.
Absolutely. Is there anyone you're looking to play next time you are in the ring?
Someone who can bring as much energy as Mike, because it was a fun match. So yeah.
Well, I hate to tell you, there really isn't anyone who can bring.
Oh no,
energy.
it's all downhill from here.
It is. I don't know if there's another Mike in terms of energy, but
I think
who knows?
Cariona's the
Maybe we should
closest.
just play Mike again. Maybe this is just the only match you guys ever get to play. Who knows? But we'll see you. We'll see you next season. We bring in our winner, Mike Hanley. Big win for you today. Brings you back. I think it's your first win in singles in a couple of years. So that's exciting. How are you feeling about the game today?
Okay, first, I want to answer Albert's question. I have not watched a match since 2018, so that is wrong. Sure. Second, and most importantly, I had everything going against me. Mark did not have his guns out. I was supposed to lose, but I didn't. I overcame Mark's fucking strategy of having a shirt on.
Fair.
I just have one question for you, Koho.
Sure.
When can we schedule the title match?
You see, it's gonna be a good time to do it. Maybe next October. We'll see how that goes. But this does get you a win and a step towards victory, towards that title match. But who knows? Is there anyone you're hoping to play next time we see you?
The leprechaun from Lucky Charms.
Unfortunately, I am currently retired, but we can see what other leprechauns are available. So we'll see you next season. But that's going to do it for everyone here. That's been Mike. That's been Nazario. That's been Albert. That's been Joe. That's been Mark. I've been Caleb. And this has been Movie Melee. We'll see you guys real soon with another good match.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
You've been taken.